What's up, guys? I'm just a gamer, and I'm back with a small discussion video. And yeah, so like most gamers, I would assume, I'm actually really looking forward to the HBO's Last of Us show. And from everything we've seen so far, the show looks really good. And I'm actually quite surprised they haven't really been promoting it really at all. We've had maybe one teaser, one full trailer, and the show comes out I think next month. While other shows at this point, they would get a lot more publicity. But that's neither here. The point is, I was excited to see about the show, and it seemed to be in good hands. And then the one of the men directors, I believe, the director behind the show, Craig Mazin, made a really, really dumb comment on Twitter. Or not on Twitter, but in an interview. And it's basically spread like wildfire. The quote goes, "When you're playing, when you die, you get sent back to the checkpoint. All those people are back, moving around in the same way. In the show, such encounters would carry more weight. Watching a person die, I think, ought to be much different than watching pixels die." Needless to say, the gaming community was not too happy with that really disrespectful jab at a meaningful medium to us. And I'm not going to go delve deep into it. If you want a much more thorough breakdown of it, I would suggest watching Yang Ya's video. I'll leave a link for it below. But he does a really good job of like going over various things and much more detail than I will. And I implore you to check them out. But this is just my 2 cents I want to get in. Just like most people, I echo that that's a very dumb way to put things. And to be clear, I went back and found where that quote came from. I found the article, and it's a really long article, and it just blows me away because through like a good portion of the article, it seems like Mazin has a good amount of respect for the medium. At least that's what it looked like when I skimmed through it. Just to be clear, I skimmed through it. So maybe I missed a few words while reading. But he seemed to be like really sure. He knew about the games, and he seemed to be very, informed. So when it got to this section here, I was kind of baffled at like how he could just throw that out there. And I'm really hoping that it's just he meant to say something differently, and it just got taken out of context, because again, it was a really dumb comment. And like there are a lot of games where there's these characters we get attached to, and we watch them die, something happened to them, and we get emotional. And it's not something that you can just, it's not watching just a pixel die like he quoted. You're watching a character you cared about die. And again, just in Yongya's video, he does mention that it's the same thing with TV, movies, books. When a character in a book dies, you're watching words die. You're watching a point of view you'll never see again, but they're just words on a page. You're watching the end of a sentence. That's their end in a book. So it doesn't take away the impact they had. And then if he's referring to maybe like I'm just gonna say devil's advocate. Maybe he's referring not necessarily to main characters, but like background characters, side characters. There is that running joke about Uncharted where he's like gunning down 50, 100 people every game from indigenous people. And yes, I can understand in that sense that, we have no real empathy for those basically cannon fodder, I would say. But the same again can be said for TV and movies and books. When a war scene happens in a TV show or movie, and we see characters being killed, extras that we have no idea who they are. We don't feel any response to them. We're going to only feel a response to the characters we've gotten to know, we've gotten to care about. We're not going to care about an extra that died over there, or there's not. And in the sense, even John Wick. Let's say John Wick. The movie is John Wick. John Wick just goes killing all these guys, and we don't bat an eye. We just say, "Whoa, that was awesome! How he took them down. That's super cool." Because hey, they're bad guys. One or two of the bad guys will get named. They'll get a special little spotlight. But at the end of the day, we don't really care because they're bad guys. Can the same not be said then and there? So, yeah, again, this is all broken down much better than me in Yang Ye's video. And I'm sure there are others. So please, again, link will be below. Check him out. But yeah, it was so weird to me because throughout the majority of the article, it seemed like he had a good grasp on the game, a good respect for it. And then he just threw this asinine line out there, and it was just like, what? What are you talking about? But yeah, again, I just wanted to get my quick 2 words out and just really say, I hope he, I would say it would maybe too late to correct himself, but I'm hoping he gets a bit more informed. Because I have to imagine people, the HBO is probably looking at this PR nightmare going, what are you doing? What are you doing upsetting the main fan base of the show we're creating? What are you doing? I'm pretty sure there are like people calling him, what are you doing, you crazy psychopath? But yeah, I really do hope he gets a bit more informed, and I guess at this point just doesn't say anything else because it's not a good look right now. But yeah, again, those are just my quick thoughts on that. I just wanted to get that out, that yeah, what he said was dumb and it made no sense, and for him to belittle video game death and storytelling in that one little sentence after praising it so much before just blew my mind. Especially since, again, you're making fun or you're belittling the source material you're making your show from. It's again, crazy. Check out Yang Ya's video. Much better than me breaking stuff down. This was just my little thoughts and personal take I wanted to get out there. But yeah, again, those are my thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like or comment down below. I'd appreciate any and all feedback. Honestly, tell me your thoughts as well. Do you see him as maybe he taken out of context? Maybe people are over exaggerating? Let me know. I would love to know what you guys think. I just think personally that it's really mind blowing of how like that 180 happened from that one line. It was ridiculous. But yeah, please let me know in the comments down below what you think. But yeah, subscribe. I'm streaming on Twitch, so please consider following me there at twitch.tv/justagamer_inc, all together one word, or you can click the link below. But yeah, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care and have a good game.